Okay, good morning. Day 17 from the PCT. We've just left mile, I think 176.4 is where we camped. No wind last night, but it was still quite cold. We waited for the sun to come out a little bit before heading out. We're about half a mile, less than that, away from a spring we're going to fill up with water. And then we have some decisions on some alternates possibly that might be a little shorter than the PCT. And then we get to the branch off to San Jacinto. So we're just going to have to check out the snow conditions, because as you can see, snow everywhere. Check out the snow conditions at each of the alternates and at the San Jacinto Trail to make sure it's doable. But if it is, then we'll be up summiting San Jacinto today and down the other side to a campsite. So could roughly be about a 13, maybe 14 mile day, depending on conditions. So that's the plan. Let's go.
Yourself here.
You must have a wilderness permit.
You pay for your own flight home.
State wilderness permits are required in camping. Dogs are not permitted. If you have not done so, take out your permit now and read the regulations. Okay, I'll get right on that.
Okay. There we go.
What's another 1,000 feet?
999.9. You can almost see the top from here.
Yeah, shoot. That's what I began to think the last couple days that we've been looking at false summits. Because I feel like on day one when we started, we were looking at the top of where we're at now, not San Jacinto. So I probably said multiple times, there's San Jacinto, and it wasn't. But you don't know until you know. Okay, so you're now officially on off the PCT onto the San Jacinto Summit alternate trail. It says by the sign about 3.7 miles to the top. I think it's 2 point something. down the other side. So far nothing too steep. We got about 1,000 feet to gain. Maybe it's a little more, 1,100 or something like that from the junction, all the way to the peak. So far the trail hasn't been too steep. Hopefully it's gradual over the 3.7 miles. Lots of snow though. So far nothing too sketchy or dangerous or impassable, but we're just taking our time. We're kind of more so worried about the descent on the other side. It's a little after noon now, and we'd like to be up at the summit by about 2:30. Give us plenty of time to take some pictures and head down before it starts getting dark, because we don't want to be descending in the dark, or if it starts getting too windy and cold and the snow turns to like ice, and on a downhill basically turns into a slide. If the snow's bad on that side, we have no way of knowing, because I can't talk to anyone on that side. So anyway, that's where we're going, up and up and up. And yeah. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Oh yeah. That's not where your trash goes. I got some kind of candy wrapper. San Jacinto. All right. Okay, that was San Jacinto. Now we're headed back down the PCT, 2.3 miles till we meet back up with it. Looking for campsites all the way, 'cause it's starting to get late. I don't know how much there's gonna be. Praying the snow melt isn't too bad and we're not sliding down this whole descent, but we shall see. Okay, so we are finally at long last back on the PCT. What did that sign say? 2.3 from San Jacinto?
Yeah,
Or 3 point something. It said 2.3 or 2.7. I think it's full of it. Felt a lot longer. Plus the trail is all sloshy with snow. Slid all around, lost the trail several times. It's not a fun trek down. So there's no campsites listed anywhere for a while. We're just gonna look for anything flat And hopefully we don't have to go as far as the campsites, which I think is like another 2 miles. So we shall see. Now we're getting fancy out here. Wow. There's more up ahead too. Okay, we got super lucky, found huge open spots here.
Oh boy.
Here.
Lord have mercy on us.
So, still a little bit of sunlight too. Okay, it's the end of PCT day 17. We're at mile 186.6, I believe. I think that gets us about 10.2 for the day. PCT miles, but because we did the offshoot at San Jacinto, I think that one is actually a little bit longer. So really, we did more miles than that today. But official PCT miles about 10.2. So yeah, it was a long day, a lot of uphill and then a lot of downhill, a lot of mushy snow, a lot of slippery snow. Luckily we found this campsite. You can see down there, you can see a view of the city lights. There's big dark clouds, but we checked the weather and supposedly no rain headed our way. I think tomorrow's going to be, I don't know how long, definitely a sleep-in day because of all we did today. And a lot of downhill. I mean, all downhill pretty much tomorrow. No matter how far we go, we're going to be going down, down, down. So that is the plan. Yeah, I think that's it. So once again, thanks for following along, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow.